Hey guys, welcome to the Base Damage Podcast. My name is Timmy, and we are currently on podcast number 8. I am joined here
18.
today, or 18, my bad.
You're cool.
I am joined here today by
Kool-Aid.
8-ball.
Currently buying shit Joe. Alright.
Okay. That works.
He is preoccupied with his bank account number. So,
Please do not accidentally say any of that.
Alright, 5.
5. What the fuck? Okay, but yeah, thank you, Timmy, for the intro. Continuing this week with the ReZero set discussion, this week will be Red. How big of a fan are you of Ram and Beatrice and all of them?
Ram and Beatrice, well...
And Roswell.
And Roswell.
I mean, he's fabulous. But, you know.
he's pretty fabulous, but honestly, they're all kind of minor characters to me.
It's whatever.
After the last podcast, I sat there and watched the entire anime today, and... I realized so many characters were just minor.
That amused me to no end when you were like, I watched it all and was like, really? I was actually very thoroughly pleased with that. So,
And impressed.
Yeah. Well, we also talked about it a bit. We pretty much share a lot of the same gripes and complaints. So that may be like a potential thing on Joe's channel. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Couple of
Potential ideas.
I've been trying to throw ideas at you anyway, and nothing stuck. Where's that Nozomi fan page for Facebook yet?
I was actually
Gotcha.
in the middle of that.
So
You know, how's your fan fiction coming?
Oh, ooh, good point. Anyway, so
I think he
Shut
pretty
up,
much
you
gave
people.
up on his.
so
So we're putting Joe on blast in case you haven't realized.
there you go.
And he just got up and left.
Yeah.
Alright.
But we got a couple announcements this week. The World Finals actually were posted like the next day after after we recorded the last podcast. AOT did win it.
Nice.
So crap, I had to look up the dude's name again, but I ain't worried. So I actually want to kind of do a discussion of that later on, considering it was like the World Championship thing.
Right.
That was cool.
Definitely.
The Bang Dream anime, which Bang Dream and Love Live Sunshine sadly got pushed back by 2 weeks. At least it's 2 weeks and not indefinitely. Where's my abyssals? Yeah.
We've yet to hear any news on that.
Yeah. It's whatever. But I watched the first episode of the Bang Dream anime because that's out now, and it's...
It's
Not
something.
exactly what you expected, huh?
Like, I'm sorry, if you've watched K-On!, you're not far off from it. Like,
Yeah.
personal opinion. I'm hoping that it gets better, and the music, because I'm a big fan of music, sure. I would thoroughly love to have some good new music to be able to listen to. We got confirmed the SAO re-edit is coming out in April. I don't think they confirmed a day. But
I don't remember a day being listed as well.
which I think Japan's getting it like the same month or the month before. I don't remember if they're getting it in March or April. And then we're getting Excel World, the first pack.
I have been praying for Excel World for years now.
No, you've been praying for better Urzas.
Well, that too, but...
But yeah, no, Excel World's good. But from what I was told, it's a good set, but it misses a lot of stuff without the second set because they have 2, which is Excel World and then Excel World Infinity Burst.
Right.
So they're missing stuff.
Excel World's an older set because that set was... I know I heard about that set like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So of course it's going to have like older things. And hopefully when they bring it over, we'll still get like nice and foils and rarities and whatnot. Because older sets back then, they were missing out on those foils.
Spoiler alert, re-edit is going to have Excel World cards. Well, no, it's done by the same dude. It's both are done by made by Reiki Kawahara.
Yeah.
So I guess that's how we were able to get, confirmation on it so quick over in English.
Yeah, hopefully.
I just had to go through the same dude, and he's just like, approved, whatever.
Whatever, man.
More
money for me.
Yeah, I know, right? That dude'd be rolling as many games as and all that they've been making.
Ching!
Yeah.
And then he's still got the movie dropping too.
Oh god, I want to see that so fucking bad. Anywho, this is not anime gripe complain podcast just yet, but
That's
Not
going to be on
quite.
Joe's channel.
let's be Joe's channel eventually.
I
According
just
to him.
need stuff to record it.
Yeah. But yeah, this week continuing ReZero, we got, like I said, we got the red stuff. We are looking up all the translations on heartofthecards.com. I'll put a link in the description, and I'm gonna write down each of the numbers of the cards we're looking at. And Joe's like signaling me to like I don't know. It's like some army stuff.
Hold on. I
Okay.
had it, then it disappeared.
Anywho, oh my god, Joe!
The amount of shopping you're doing.
Shh. I swear, it's not. It's like he doesn't have internet in his house.
Heart card games, okay?
Heart of the
Hearts card.
Heartofthecards.com. Was it .com or .net? It's .com. Okay.
Take out the game. Take out.
Why
game.
is
Technology at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Kyle using technology at its finest. Okay. We are finally going to be recording the stuff for the tournament. Hopefully, knock on wood. Yeah, I know.
I don't think this is wood.
This is
My
my
skull.
Hey.
Anyway.
Oh no!
No.
Thank
But
God we're not recording.
Don't be doing the quagmire
No.
after internet porn was discovered.
Giggity. But yeah, so we're gonna get that underway. We're gonna get that posted. I should have the first video for that, which is introducing everybody, posted up very soon after this. So,
Is it 30? That's 30.
but yeah, since Kyle's getting his shit together,
And finally together. All right.
yeah,
Yay.
Good of you to join us.
I know, right? How you been, bro?
I've been okay.
You being okay?
Okay.
I found
Bruh.
a new card game to introduce in my life, so it's okay.
Bruh.
Eventual podcast to
Wait,
come
did you
as
actually
well.
buy it?
Yeah, I bought the trial deck.
Have fun translating. Anyway.
Did they say it was English or Japanese?
It's Japanese, but it has very little text, and they're gonna give me an English how to play sheet. Like it's, I saw a quick thing of it. It's really pretty simple.
Okay, cool. All right, but with that, let's dig into this.
As we leave everyone wondering what
I
the
know,
fuck we're
right?
talking about.
It's whatever. I can cut that out.
Just leave it.
I probably won't though. But with this, okay, the red card starts at number 30 on the list and goes down from there. So, do you want to start or should I?
I might as well start.
Go for it. Yes, contribute. You know.
Yeah.
So
thing I
number
haven't been
30.
doing. Okay, Ram, pink-haired maid. She is a level 3, cost of 2 soul, and 9,500 power.
Oh yeah.
Her traits are magic and maid. Nothing that stands out. Okay. So, first skill, auto. When this is placed on stage from hand, look at the top 3 cards from your library. Choose up to one of them and put it to your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room.
The cool thing with that is that your opponent doesn't get to know what you added. So anyway, go ahead.
Auto, when that's the fucking when Subaru's decoy operation is there, is placed in the climax zone. Yeah, there is. In the climax zone, if this is in your front row, choose up to 2 cards in your opponent's waiting room and return them to the library. Your opponent shuffles that library, and this gains 3,000 power to the end of the turn. The other skill, auto, discard 2 card, pay 2, discard a card from hand to waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, deal 1 damage. Of course, it's cancelable.
Yeah, but that's 1 damage on top of her normal damage. It's kind of a weird cost, but that's whatever.
Ram's cute, of course. Okay.
Of course, adorbs.
Totes adorbs.
Totes adorbs. Also, just because we're not going to be pointing out who best girl is because we don't want to start wars.
Ram.
Yeah, no.
I haven't watched it.
Dodge.
Ram out of nowhere. You know, no.
Dodge Ram.
No.
Yes.
They couldn't dodge Ram. Anyway. But
Oh,
I'll
Lord.
get the next one. This is number 31, Beatrice Lovely Girl. This is shout outs to Earl on this one. Anyway.
Adorable.
Let me
I
guess.
like her
Waifu?
too.
I don't know. Level 3, 2 cost, 9,000, 2 soul. If all your characters are either magic or weapon, this gains 2,000 power. Simple. And that's probably going to be like the entirety of the deck anyway. Like, whatever. When this is placed from hand stage, you put the top card of your clock into waiting room, so heal 1. And then Recollection. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, if Forbidden Library is in your memory, you may pay the cost, which is 1 stock. If so, choose one of your other characters with either magic or weapon and this card, stand and swap them, and this gains 1,000 power for the turn. It's like the level 3 Karin from Nise Monogatari.
Yeah.
Essentially the same cost because you discard. Well, I can't say the same cost. No, for her you discard one card from hand, not paying stock and not having to have an event. So it's actually a more steeper cost because you have to have an event in the memory.
Yeah.
And she only gains 1,000 power as opposed to the Karin gains 2,000.
It's like 225, one of the two.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But the same swapping thing, and so that's like a bigger cost version of that. And that Karin was actually very useful. So, yeah.
However, I do like restanders, and they're getting pretty gimmicky with it now.
It's
so.
It's on your opponent's turn. If this was your turn, oh my god,
Oh,
if this
yeah,
was your turn.
opponent's turn. I'm
Please.
right on over that.
This was like, oh my god, that'd be like if this was like on if that was on your turn of swapping during your turn and just do all that shenanigans, that'd be like cost like freaking 7 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a little bit too strong. Yeah, you're right.
It's like that damn Hatsune Miku event we look at and go, damn.
Oh yeah, that thing.
But
69.
God no.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, did you want to get the next one? Or did you just, or should me and Kyle just go back and forth reading it?
You should go back and forth because I can't really see it from here. On the next one, I might get it up.
It's understandable. Go ahead. Number 32.
Ram, made of Roswell's mansion. Did I say that right?
I think you did.
Roswell?
Yeah, Roswell.
Okay. She's a double rare. Level 1 0 cost 4,500. Let's see. If all your characters are either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in the name, this gains 1,000 power.
Yay.
Auto skill. Pay 1 when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed. If as a big sister is in your climax zone and all your characters have either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in the name, you may pay the cost. If so, choose up to 2 characters in your waiting room with either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in the name and return them to hand.
You
Pay 1
Tongue
salvage 2.
twister of a card though.
Ain't that the truth?
Well,
Well,
so
I think
basically
that's just
pay 1 salvage 2 with those specific names.
with Climax combo, which is pretty cool. If you would look up that Climax real quick, just I'll be pulling up the next
As a
one.
big sister.
That's pretty cool. So I mean, if you base it entirely red around those 3 cards, you could. I mean, you just have free 55s plus salvage.
Okay, as a big sister is draw a card, give a character plus 2,000 on the soul,
Not bad.
and it has 2.
Oh, so
crits.
double soul. Yep.
Yeah. Not my most favorite Climax combination, but that's whatever.
I feel like this climax would be really insane if it was either the burn one or the bounce one though.
Yeah.
If it was a burn or spin, I feel like that climax combo would be.
Or I
insane.
feel like it would if the gold bars were on it too.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh.
Gold bars is green.
I'm just saying overall.
I mean, that would be interesting if they start putting like different trigger
Just start
colors for
mixing
different
around,
colors.
Just trying to.
Sorry guys, we screwed up some errata stuff, you know.
But we're gonna keep it just to see what happens.
Yeah. No.
Just to see what it do.
Just to see what it do. But yeah, so Ram already pretty strong in this set so far. Then next is number 33, Ram, Power of Clairvoyance. We got some more maids for you. Level 0, 500 attack. All your other characters with either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in the name get 500 power. When this or your other character with either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in name is placed from hand to stage, you may look at the top card of your library. I think they're being specific with how they want you to build the fucking deck. I'm just
Sounds like a
saying.
shameless plug for that specific deck.
Essentially, like, I don't mind that, though. That's whatever. Then, pay 1 and discard a Climax from your hand. Choose a character in your waiting room with either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in name and return them to hand. This is gonna be like triple. The deck's just gonna be called R&R because it's just
Send me triple R.
triple R. Yeah, you go.
I think they want Subaru in the deck.
Actually, there's a funny. There is a funny Ram later on. But granted, you won't get the joke because you haven't watched it.
Well, I'm
You'll
sorry
get it
that I'm
because
working 10 days in a row and have no time to do anything in my life.
fuck sleep.
Who needs
But you know,
that shit?
But
I used to get like 3 hours a day in high school. I didn't give a shit.
I will say I do kind of want to. That card was a 0, right?
That was level 0.
It was level 0. I feel like that card's gonna be in almost every variant of
Global
because
5.
it's really good.
Mhm.
It discards a climax, which everyone wants those. We love discarding climaxes. That's cool.
Which, even though the Rem stuff, except for like ones that's a combination of Ram and Rem in the red, the Rem is blue. So if you splash in blue with it, you can at least do that and just be able to still buff the whatever Rems you toss out, which is pretty cool. So
And we've yet to come across a Roswell. So.
Oh, found it.
Yeah, I was
This
just
is
looking at it.
this is the next one that has the little funny joke.
Yeah.
Like it literally just it doesn't change the name, but it counts it as it. And I haven't found any card that actually matters for that yet. Like
we'll get to it. I
Yeah.
bet you we'll get to it.
Anywho,
Continue. Oh,
number 34.
Ram, the maid solid.
As from this picture, it's very interesting. Anyway, go ahead. Go, Kyle. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I was admiring the picture. Okay. Continuous effect. All of your other characters with Subaru in the name are considered to have Barusu as...
Barusu.
Barusu.
Which is her just rearranging the name, like taking the Su and putting it on the end instead of having it at the front. So she would call him Barusu. You know, just
Barusu.
in just conversation, he's like, "That's not my name. fuck it, you're buying a suit. So literally, that I've yet to see any reason for that to actually occur other than they're just doing it as a joke effect. But I'm sorry, continue.
Auto skill is Bond with Rem. Faint light seen by those eyes. Discard a card from hand into a waiting room.
Which is pretty good.
Then she has Brainstorm, which is an axe skill, obviously. Pay 1, rest this. Flip over 4 cards of your library and put them in your waiting room. For every climax you reveal, you salvage 1 character.
Which is pretty cool. Consider,
Clean that up.
usually for the spammable
That's what she
ones,
said.
yeah. Usually for the spammable ones, they make it so you can't tap. They make it so you have to discard a card after you salvage or search or whatever. But I am perfectly fine with just having to tap her instead of tap 2 other characters. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So, what?
The next one.
Oh yeah, no. Next one's Adorbs. Oh my god, I just love this. Yeah, I'm glad this actually came back to me on this one.
JK. Oh,
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Number 35. Rem and Ram Under the Sunlight Through the Leaves. I don't know what's up with that title, but it's whatever. It's level
It's not
0.
wrong.
I know, right? It's very literal as far as the picture. Level 0, 1500. When this becomes reversed, if the level of the opponent is level 0 lower, you can reverse that character. Okay, that's cool. Then a act, discard a card from the hand to the waiting room, put this card into the waiting room, choose a character with either magic or weapon in your waiting room, and return it to your hand. Which is pretty cool if they decide not to kill her as a level 0 reverser and all.
H2 salvage, pretty much.
I mean, no, I mean,
it's more hand filtering because you discard a card to add one to your hand.
it's hand fix and she kills herself.
Yeah.
But
so if they bump you to 1 without killing her, then you don't have to.
you can salvage something.
You can
potentially.
just get something better and then just kill her off that way.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Oh, extra climaxes? Okay, pitch. That ain't bad.
Right?
So, very fun with that. But, alright.
Where are we at? 36?
Next is 37. I skipped 36. 37. Now we get into some Betty.
But if I get this one?
You want to get this one? Go for it, bro.
Beatrice, Guardian of the Forbidden Library. Level 1, 5,000 power, 0 cost, 1 soul.
Yeah. Don't need to be so formal, bro. Just chill. It's all good.
Activated effect. When this attacks, if destruction of magic spell is in the climax zone, put the top card of your library in the waiting room. If it is a character with either magic or weapon, you may choose a character in your waiting room and return it to your hand.
Which is pretty cool since it's not a on reverse thing. It's just when it attacks, you can do so.
Sort of like we are a single light Maki, it kicks in as soon as you attack.
Yeah, the only thing is you have to mill 1. Excuse me. Which if you make the entire deck just have the magic or have all weapon, you're fine, or both. You're fine, which is the main 2 traits of the thing. So you just have to worry if you mill a climax and you don't get any advantage off of that whatsoever. Instead it's 1 more dead climax in the waiting room currently. Well, fuck. Okay. But at least you would do that, and then you would salvage, and then you would trigger. It's whatever.
I mean, look at that adorable face. She would never screw you over. Not yet.
Well,
Not yet.
I thought
Not yet.
I thought that
Yes.
about my ex-girlfriend. Look
Oh,
what that got me.
Ooh. Sorry, we're not going there.
You woke me up in the middle of the night just
Hopefully
for that.
she doesn't watch.
Do what now?
I was reading the card.
Okay. Flavor text, Jay.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Number 38, because it has Rem in it, I will get this. He's like, oh, well, denied entrance to the
No,
club.
I have... Okay, I was like, I know why he chose this card. Wait, no, that's not why he chose
The next one is number 40, if you want to go ahead and get that. So, okay, this one's 38. Rem and Ram, bath time! Yay! Level 3, 2 cost, 10k. If all your characters have either Roswell, Ram, or Rem in name, this gains 1,000 power, which, so, sure, drop it at base Musashi stats, please.
Basically.
Yeah. When this attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a character with RR and R in name, deal X damage to your opponent. X is the level of that character. Okay, damage cancel can occur, but the variable damage for that in a deck that's probably going to be all them 3 anyway.
That's
Yeah.
every time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's every time when it attacks. That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
What rarity is this? This is a single rare.
It's a single rare for them.
Powerful.
And then when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may pay 1 stock. If so, choose a card in your opponent's waiting room, put it on top of the library.
I don't like
Potentially confirming damage off that, which is not
That's
bad.
pretty insane
I don't like
for
that.
a single rare.
Well, 11k base, variable burn, and stack your deck
Like-
so I can kill you.
Like, thank the Lord that it's just straight up auto abilities, but
Still.
that's still really strong for a singleware.
Oh god.
No climax combo, no, just as long as she's there, potential burn.
It has to
and
be on.
potential
It
stack.
has to be on reverse, but even then, that doesn't matter. Oh, I know you're gonna poke. Okay, well, you only need 1 damage now. Put this on top and poke with a 0 or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Or even then, you're like, oh, 6 climaxes on board, but I know you have 1 in the deck. We're getting pretty low. Burn. Oh, hey, look, I got rid of it. Cool.
Yeah.
Game.
GG. So that's actually really interesting.
That's really strong.
So yeah,
That's just broke. That's nasty.
I just like to point out, we're not going to talk about it, but number 39, Subaru with Puck, allows you to get forbidden library from your waiting room put to your hand.
oh, did I not?
So you can,
Potential
cool.
climax combo.
What color is
set.
it?
it's red.
The Forbidden
It's a-
Library's red.
Yeah, no, Subaru
No,
with
no,
Puck,
no,
it's
Subaru.
39. But we're not
oh.
going to talk about it.
That's cool.
But it
Uh,
allows you to get that card to your hand so you can...
Yeah. Now, sorry, since we jumped you twice essentially, go ahead and get.
No,
40.
that's fine. Get the other people to do shit. Alright. Hey, look, it's Roswell! Alright, Roswell and
Look at how fabulous he is.
Creepy looking.
He's too
I know,
fabulous
right?
for my taste.
He
Alright.
is really creepy.
He is an
He's strong as
uncommon,
fuck.
level 1, cost of 1 with 500 power. His second trait is Odd Eye, which I feel like he has a lazy eye from that. Alright.
I know, right? That's
Dang.
kind of what you make. 6 fucking effects on this thing.
This
Jesus.
set has a lot of cards that just has a brick wall of them.
Yeah, Reinhard. Then this
You're not
dude.
going anywhere, bitch.
Hey, Joe, do you want me to
I
have
got
this
this.
one?
I
Okay.
got this. Alright, continuous effect. This card cannot be chosen by opponent target effects. Second continuous effect is assist. All your characters with either magic or weapon in front of this card gain X power. X is 500 times that level, so he's a level assister. Alright, start with the first auto ability. Alright, when this card is placed on stage from hand,
You mill 3.
you mill 3. Second one.
You can. It says you may. Sorry. Go ahead.
You good? You good?
No, you good?
Second ability is this ability activates once per turn. When you use an act ability, choose one of your characters and that character gets plus 500 power.
And then he has 2 acts.
And then he has 2 acts. First act is pay 2, rest this, draw a card. And then the second one is pay 1, choose a level 0 or lower character in your opponent's front row and put it in the waiting room. Okay, the
Damn.
Umi from the...
It's symmetrical.
Yes.
2 continuous, 2 auto, and 2 act.
I feel like that ties into the
Good
anime.
old
I don't
Death
know.
the Kid is smiling somewhere.
But
And then he looks at how the card's tilted with the picture. He goes, "No."
but that's just like the Umi from the
Yeah,
first,
you had an Umi that did that effect, and that
the
was
School Idol Festival Umi.
yeah.
Level 0 reverser and pay 1 discard a get rid of opponent's level 0.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Which is funny because if you're mirror matching and they have a Roswell, you can't get rid of it anyway. It's whatever. But yeah, the cool thing is that level assist. Oh no, he's a 1 cost. Oh god, okay. I'm about to say, wow, that would suck being able to drop that. Well, no, he's a level 0. He's a level 1, not a level 0. I misread that. Forgive me.
You know, I really do like that. If you don't decide to use his axe, he still has use in him.
Yeah.
And then vice versa. If you don't really care for the assist too much, you can still pay 2, rest them, draw a card, which you still get the assist after that anyway.
Yeah.
But
You still get a
you
500.
can also just start getting rid of their 0 lower characters in their front row if they have any.
If they even have any, if not, just being able to he's not leaving the fucking field unless other shit happens.
Yeah.
Which if he's attacked, which is possible.
Yeah, shout outs to Kill a Kill. But yeah, no, that's like you said. This set seems to have a plethora of cards with just a wall of fucking text,
It does.
and just
Shout out to Reinhardt.
Also, I really like that card. I really like that card in the situation where your opponents has seen nothing but climax and they're still on 0 compared to your 1 or like near 2. Then you can easily use them to catch back up, wipe their field, and just
good point because that's a spammable for the pay 1. It's just like, all right, bitch, here's some
like wipe their field, go in for full damage, try to catch yourself back up. If they still see climaxes, next turn, if they drop more, cool, that's more cards out of their hand you can just pay 3 to get rid of.
Yeah. Admittedly, true. Do you want to get this next one?
Why the hell not?
It doesn't matter. Number 42. Go ahead.
Ram. Oni Prodigy. Level 1, cost 1. 1 soul, 5,500. Not bad at all.
Nah.
Continuous ability. If you don't have another character with Roswell in name, this does not stand during your standby phase. Other continuous ability. If you have another character with Roswell in name, this card gains +1 level and 2,500 power. Essentially a level 2 8K.
Add to that, because think of having that Roswell we just mentioned.
Yeah, the Roswell we just mentioned in the back will easily make her a really strong 4 in a deck.
Essentially at 85, he's not leaving, so it's not like the first effect is ever going to come into account where you don't have one where she would not untap. Yours up?
Oh yeah, I was trying to calculate it all.
Yeah. 55, 25, make her 8. Then the level assist would make her 85. And then if you ever use an act, she's like a 9K at level 1. You're just poking and just not giving a shit.
Because he would give her 1,000, right?
Oh no, it's 500 per level. Well, no,
yeah, because she'll give you level +1.
She gets another
she
level.
has a +1
That's what I was saying.
level.
I was like, I think that
a
math is
Roswell,
off somewhere.
she gets an
You
extra
are
level.
correct.
I was like, that math is off. I knew that +1 level. Yeah.
She's a 9K base for 1 cost.
For 1 cost. She is a strong 4 in that deck.
Ooh.
Easy full play.
At least, since they're advertising making triple RO deck, they're making it a good deck.
So yes, agreed. If they tried to push the envelope for that too much and didn't back up with effects, it would be. Yeah,
I feel like this deck has a really strong I'm behind comeback potential now
Oh
because
my.
she's a 9K 1-drop at level 1.
Before 1K1, fucking 10K stats. Just,
Yeah. That's really strong.
Yeah. So
You
you
already
got that.
wiped the zeros off their field, and then you're just beating them inward with a 9K after that.
All right.
You remember that? I don't like you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Remember the torch you gave me turns 3 and 4? Let's get back.
Yeah. Now, I'll get this next one. Number 43, unless you want to. Do you want to, Kyle? No, I get it. All right, number 43, Beatrice with Puck. Puck is so adorable. Oh my god. For each of your other characters with either you alright?
Oh.
It's like a spirit
okay.
thing. It's like a spirit thing. I don't know if you could tell. If
Very
you look at it,
fucking long
she's
day.
holding him. Anyway.
I thought it was a squirrel.
Oh god.
Squirrel.
That's funny. For each of your other characters with magic or weapon, this gains 1,000 power. So right off the bat, full field is a 10K level 2. Just then when this attacks, if mana drain is in the climax zone, could you please look that up real quick? And you have 3 or more other characters with either magic or weapon, you may pay the cost of 1 stock. If so, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and this gains the following ability for the turn. That when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may put that character on top of the library. So getting rid of potential problems, and just the cool thing is sometimes I worry with that kind of a buff if it's only during your opponent's turn, but the way that's worded, it's
Yeah.
please, I'm gonna have drop 2 of these and have 2 10Ks on your turn, just have fun with that.
Have fun with that, my man.
And then Roswell's just like, make them 11s.
I'd like to point out that she looks like a villain from this picture and from the statement that Mana Drain is. She says you realize too late. Anyway, but the ability is when this is placed on climax stage zone, choose a raid character in your waiting or raid card. My bad, because that does matter. In your waiting room, put in your stock, and all characters get +1 sold.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I really do.
That
think
is a
she's
scene
villain.
from the anime, a powerful one, mind you, but we'll talk about that
Indeed.
later.
Yeah.
I feel like she's a villain.
Excuse me.
You never know with that anime. You never know.
Okay, yeah, the next one, if I'm not mistaken, I'll explain it when we get to it. Go ahead with this one, Kyle. Number 45.
Beatrice clinging to Nietzsche.
Nietzsche.
Alright, it is a common level 0 with a 0 cost of 500 power. Auto skill. Pay 1, discard a climax from your hand to the waiting room. When this is placed on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If so, your opponent chooses one of his or her characters and put it into the waiting room. And then it has Bond with Puck, Great Spirit. Put the top card of your library into your clock. Your clock yourself.
So the first effect is Gatekeeper of Malachar, if anyone's plays MTG. Makes it so your opponent essentially has to get rid of one of their characters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they could Encore it back, but they're wasting resources on Encore. Or potentially, clock Encore. They're going to make them... they're going to deal more damage to themselves.
Well, no, they can't encore it because it puts it directly into the waiting room.
That's when Encore would go off then.
Oh, okay.
To my knowledge, if I am incorrect with this...
I was under the assumption encore was when as long as this card is reversed, then it'll go and come back.
No,
Okay.
No, to my knowledge, if I'm wrong, I apologize.
Just put it in the comments below.
No, from what I was told, at any point that a character would go to the waiting room
you
from
can
the field,
activate the
you can
Encore.
Encore.
Okay.
So, That was what I was told. If that was wrong, I'm gonna go punch a person in the face, but it's whatever. No, I'm just messing. The bond though with Puck Great Spirit, I don't think that's in the red. No, that's that should be one of the blue cards later on, which is a fairly nice card for blue. I'm just saying, the blue in this has so many cards, it's redonk. But anywho, I'll go ahead and get this next one, and then Phil, you can hit the last one. The next one is number 49. What's up? I mentioned it while you were.
Sorry.
He goes and points up at my announcements on the paper, and it's like, well, you didn't talk about the Bang Dream anime. You were making purchases.
I'm sorry. That new game was enticing.
I understand this, but you're like, you
so
didn't do this.
But you don't have to watch that.
Well, I mean,
my
porn may be different from yours.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway,
Are you watching cat porn?
No,
That's called
it's called Cat Girl. No.
Cat dog. Cat
Ah,
dog.
good show.
Okay, so
Shout out to Cat Dog.
number 49, Ram flanked by pretty women.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Hold on. Let me get to this one here.
Nope. Level 1, 0 cost, 4,000.
There's that picture. Oh, there it is.
It's a 4,000. All of your other Rem flanked by pretty women gain 1,000 power. So obviously they buff each other up. And when this is placed from hand to stage, look at up to 2 cards from the top of your library. Choose up to 1 Rem flanked by pretty women and put it on any slot of the stage and put the rest in the waiting room. When this attacks, if you have another Rem flanked by pretty women, this gains 2,000 power for the turn. They work off each other, and just if you know what the top card of your deck is going to be, it's just boop, play this, play another one, done.
Well, it's done, easy.
You get to look at up to 2, which is pretty cool. So that's whatever. What's up?
The next one's Forbidden Library. No. I just spoke. Well, since I'm already talking about it.
I already said Phil could get it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, because you buy more stuff.
Not this time. I'm watching him this time. We're cool.
Okay, better. Okay.
Meanwhile, back at the horse ranch.
I'm defending you.
What are? Oh my God!
I just had it pulled up.
Number 53.
Last one for this set, ladies and gentlemen.
For this
color.
Color.
Not for the set, just for this color. This one is an event. Forbidden Library. Level 2, cost 2. Choose up to 1 Beatrice, lovely girl, in your hand and put it on any slot on the stage. Then send this to memory. So it sets you up for that.
This plays the level 3 from hand at level 2, so it's a change, sure, but that's not that bad. It's just, I mean, you lose 1 card from hand. Essentially, it's as if you paid 1 extra card from hand, but you're paying the same cost that you would for her normally, and it's putting the card in the fucking memory that you need for one of her.
It sets up so many plays, which is very nice.
That's really cool, and the fact that it's an event is actually pretty cool as well. So yeah, this set be pretty redonkulous, and
please send this one over here, Bushiroad.
Oh, you're actually wanting this one, Phil?
Hell yeah! I might actually have a snowball chance at hell of winning with this one.
I actually kind of want it over here, to be honest.
You said
it wouldn't be fair to me because I need P5 first.
I need Abyssals.
No,
they're never gonna happen.
Hey, Joe, we have like what 92 love lives. I'm still waiting for Volume 2 of Fairy Tail.
No,
it's never happening. I'm sorry.
I know it's not. I just want it. Also,
go for it.
I did not know this, and I kind of want to bring it up because I personally didn't know this, and it also would relate to what we just talked about because I was looking it up. I did not know that characters that are sent to the waiting room as payment of a cost. I didn't know they can be encored either.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's news to me too.
Yeah.
At
any point,
that's pretty trippy.
One thing I would do with going to an example that I did with Kantai. There's a Haguro that can pitch herself when another fleet girl is frontal attack to give them a buff. I would combo that with a level 1 called Akashi. It was Akashi Kai, I think, that gives fleet girls in front 500 power and character encore. To which I would pay the Haguro for her own ability, and then discard a card to bring back that same Haguro. So it was if you pay for their own effects, they could just be brought right back. Yeah.
And also, I did not know that encore can apply outside the encore step too. Did not know that.
Yeah, that's basically that. Yeah, that's where it says at any time.
I did not know all the tips and tricks of this game.
I know, right? When
This
I found
is
that out, I
need
was
to
like,
know information.
this is very good need to know information. When I found this out, I was like, this actually opens up some ideas.
I'm like,
Too many ideas.
a lot of those burn plays I was doing makes me realize I could have encored and kept burning. I could have kept the blazes going.
For what's set?
Woo!
A lot of things.
Oh God, just
I'm just like, oh wait a minute.
Oh,
Sending things to
Lord.
the waiting room, I could bring them back now. Oh.
exactly.
That's interesting.
Going back to some of the climaxes, Destruction of Magic Spell is a 1k1 salvage trigger. I forget which Betty that was for.
One of the Bettys.
Yeah. As a Big Sister, which is one of the... I think that was... It was one of the Rams. Is a draw 2k and a soul. No, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, we looked that up. We looked that up when we were
That
talking
one
about
up.
the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Natsuki Subaru Decoy Operation is a 1k1 salvage trigger as well. So which one did we not mention? Mana Drain. You looked at Mana Drain as well, and that was the red stock from Waiting Room, and then plus one soul.
For everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that is the red. The red may not have as many cards.
The red is really small, really,
57.
but it's got powerful cards though.
It's only 27 cards. Numbers 30 to 57, which includes all of the climaxes and whatever.
Yeah.
So you only have 27 cards, but obviously ratios are a thing. But the fact that you have at least that many for the color, like you said, is going to set up, be able to at least do something based off of all red.
And 90% of those cards are really good.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're really good standalone cards too. Like I feel like the entirety of red is splashable in other things.
Oh yeah. Well, considering they also worked with Rem cards, which is blue.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to make like a decent red blue deck off this for sure.
And Beatrice or Betty, she's like an engine on her own. As long as you have a couple of her cards in Forbidden Library, like you can go off in whatever color
Straight
you
up.
want.
Just Now we
It's
just
actually
need
kind of scary.
we need an event that lets you play an event a little early, and that way you play. It's like I play this to sacrifice.
Oh
this
guys,
to
could
play
you
for the-
imagine event? Search my deck for an event and just play it out immediately.
Oh god, that'd be
So-
insane.
Insert this. Search for Forbidden Library. Immediately play Forbidden Library. Set up. All right, cool.
Level 3 Beatrice.
Wouldn't it be
level 1.
ironic if if there was a blue card for this set that did that?
Like that.
Oh,
I haven't.
dang.
I haven't seen that, but it's a funny idea nonetheless. What you got, Kyle?
No, I'm trying to find. Okay, so it was the yellow one we were talking about for
Okay.
the stock one, right? Where you can.
The stock
There's a
one?
card that allows you to switch around, look through your stock, pick a
Oh,
card.
It was
Yeah.
one of the felts. I want to say. I could be
I'm trying to
completely
bring it
totally
up
wrong
for-
on that.
wait, hold on, I'm trying to find it to where I can bring up.
I don't know.
Was it? Do you remember it being a high?
Oh, because you were making a point that one of the P4 cards actually did that.
Yes, I was.
Which P4 card?
Hold on, I forget the. It's the fishing. It's a green event.
Oh, it's the
Going fishing, I think.
Yeah,
it's
it was.
called. Hold on.
It was one of
Let
the
me-
fishing cards. I remember because Marvin plays that 24/7.
Let me
There you go.
bring it up exactly. But continue talking.
He likes playing Go Fish? What? No.
Yes, I do.
I like to actually
Hey,
go
that-
fishing.
That game is flames. Okay.
That game is flames.
Like if we about to do a Go Fish tournament for them sleeves out there, and I die.
No.
You're gonna lose.
I'm about to start
All
lining
right,
up a storm.
here we go. Fishing Master of the River. It's a level 2 of green event, no cost. So put the top card of your library into your stock. Search your stock up to one character. Reveal it. Put it to your hand. Shuffle your stock.
So you still lose that stock, but still.
No, you don't.
Oh, wait.
Because you put the top card of your deck into the stock,
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
and then you search and take one out. So it's stock filter.
Okay,
Stock
cool.
swap.
That's still really cool. Potentially get climaxes out. Oh, they said grab a character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have the grab character.
And
It's a-
it's entirely neutral. That's the thing. Because you discard a card, you top deck into stock, and then you take one out of your stock, make your stock neutral, and then you put a card back into your hand, which makes it neutral.
Okay,
So it's entire neutral play.
It's neither negging nor plussing, but
But you're filtering both your stock and your hand.
it's like, oh, I saw this level 3 go into my stock earlier. Come here, you.
Exactly. You're like, I need to play. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ah, anyway, got my play.
It's
Got
like
it.
nothing happened.
Went out for chicken dinner.
It's like Nisekoi all over again. What? No, bad shot. Shots fired.
No, they something
shade.
did happen,
Shut up.
but I can't.
Anime
spoil
did
it.
not.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Chitoge. It doesn't matter. Anyway, go ahead.
Yugi.
Yogi boy.
So
boy.
No.
as me and Summer were discussing earlier, we're starting to slowly get off the topic. I just want to point out P4 had a lot of first ups. I'm not sure if this came up before King Cole or King Cole came out afterwards.
I forget. I don't know.
If this came out before, this was the first anti-change. obviously the first one was stock, like stock swap.
I got in with Gun Gale. I don't know.
And there's a couple other different ones for which I will save for a different.
I'm pretty sure Persona came before Cancel, if I remember.
But
correctly. I'm not quite sure.
it just makes me sad that they discontinued this and couldn't beef it
You're
up
talking
anymore.
about coming over in English first, or do you mean in
just
Japanese?
overall? Just overall.
Okay, because
Oh,
that could have been a completely different release schedule. I want to say
okay.
that Persona was out here in English. I want to say
Oh
before
yeah,
Combat.
definitely, yeah.
But if you're saying in Japanese, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was
have
like, in
no
English,
idea.
I think so.
But
Japanese, I think Cancel was first.
I don't
it just
know.
makes me
I'm
sad
not
that they
quite
didn't get any more like extra boost or anything, or because there's still a lot of stuff you can.
Honestly, there's a lot of sets in Weiss that I would like to see get a small reprint. Like, even if it's just like a box or two per store.
I feel
Like how they're doing, like
I know we had this discussion in one of the podcasts where we had like 2
fine.
million people in here.
You're fine.
But like,
But it's like how they're doing with SAO re-edit. They're reprinting stuff. It would be nice if they did that and then did extra cards, not just for SAO.
right,
I mean, SAO has a lot of content, but like you said, there are other series that they could easily do stuff for.
right, like
Live.
just
no.
because I know about it more.
I
I
can make
don't
it
know if
feel.
anyone else knows about Pokemon here, but they're rerunning a recent set that has a really huge money card in it.
Actually, I noticed that with Pokemon, they are reprinting like all the OG cards.
Well, they did that for Generations.
Okay.
It's new cards, but they're using the same arts and the same names and whatnot.
Yeah.
But they still have like different effects and whatnot, or different moves.
Okay, so
But, like for Pokemon right now, they had a set way back when, well, not too far away, but close enough. It was called Roaring Skies. It has a Shaman in it, and Shaman is a busted card. It makes every deck 50 times faster.
okay.
And the set is slowly out of print, or it is out of print really. And the card is like $70 for the not full art really.
I remember when people were actually looking for that, but it's
Yeah.
like on the.
But
set,
now, like in a couple months, they're rerunning that set.
the fuck.
Yeah, so now everyone's gonna have a chance to go buy Roaring Skies again and get their and hopefully get their Shamans and hopefully drive the price down with that card.
For shame. Yeah.
For Shaman, yes.
Yeah.
But like, I want that to happen for Weiss. I want them to rerun a couple boxes of Persona 4. I want them to rerun Kill la Kill. If they rerun Kill la Kill, I'm doing Kill la Kill. Like, let's
Yeah.
be honest
If
here.
they do I Can Make a Kill, I would so make a fucking.
Well,
deck
actually,
of
I
that.
wanna-
Beat
I
the
wanna
shit
check
and
that
I'd run the
one
holy
right
fucking
And then
here.
like
hell out of that.
rerun
There
Old
is no-
Love
I've
Live.
already
I'm
looked,
pretty
there
sure
is no deck
y'all guys
for it.
already bought out Old Love Live, but y'all want more Old Love Live? I know y'all do.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie.
There's still a couple good cards in that set too.
Yeah, like
There's
I
still
want
more signed Nozomis you need to get, right?
Bingo.
Yeah.
like I would love for them to rerun sets. That'd be fantastic.
That would be it. Between that and like, because that's one thing I've seen people actually asking for so much of on the different Facebook pages, is the power up sets. Like, I don't know if that's something they could. Fuck, they're dropping like trial decks and trial deck pluses
Right.
alongside sets now, or there's gonna be, and they could easily drop a set and then do a power up set at the same time. I feel that could be done.
Yeah.
But
You know, I also really want an all-star set. I don't know if anyone gets the term yet, but for me, for Force of Will, for example.
Oh,
doing that, right?
okay.
They're doing a Vingolf where it's Vingolf All-Star, so all the old Valhalla rulers, all the Grim rulers, all the Alice rulers, Lapis rulers, the entire deck is rulers, but it's going to be Resonators.
That's the SAR re-edit. That's
Yeah,
the All-Stars.
basically that, yeah. Except for I wanted to be like All-Stars, like I wanted to have signature cards from every set so far in English in one set.
Like,
As a reprint, like
What
hard
if-
to find cards.
what if they did that for the power-up sets instead? Like, they took 3 or 4 power-up sets, combined it into this All-Star thing you're conceiving.
You're right. Like I want maybe like 4 or 5,
Fairy Tale.
well, yes, but like 4 or
Top of
5,
the list, you know.
4 or 5 like sword art cards. Like maybe Beacon of Hope Asuna. That's kind of hard to come by. Last Shot Shinon. The restanding Kirito. That's OP as heck, and I can't remember his name.
That you're at like 1 life and you can restand.
Yeah,
thing or
that
something.
one.
Yeah.
And
I know
then
you're talking
like
about.
yeah, and then like because you can't just have one of the girls or like 3 of the girls. Like just straight up 9 Love Live girl, or like one of each of the girls. Then bunch of like good amount of Persona cards.
Bushiroad, please support us. we can come up with
Like,
ideas
just
for you.
hard to find cards all in one set to make this game affordable. People want to play it some more, and all in all, that'd be a really cool set to buy. And it'd be a great
interesting.
set to like split with friends too.
That would be, especially if you're like,
'Cause,
well, I
like-
want cards from the, like, obviously if Kyle would want like Love Live stuff from it, I'd want SAO stuff from it.
Right.
And it'd be easy to go, each of us grab some packs of this and it would actually add a bit more, for a small
Trading.
group of people, an actual trading thing
Yeah.
between series, not just, hey, yo, you got 2 Love Roo? Yeah, you got 2 Love Roo? No, bro, all I got's Contai. Just,
Right.
shit like that.
That damn Contai.
Oh, we mentioned this on a different podcast as well, as far as trading in Weiss Schwarz, but that's whatever.
Right. But I really feel like that'd be a pretty healthy set. And it'd be a set that would just be general demanded too.
Agreed. Like especially if they do include power-up set cards, like added
Right.
into that, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But overall thoughts on this color, going back to ReZero, overall thoughts on just 2 colors, holy fucking shit. Just
Very.
the last set of the last color of this. I gotta do my math again. Okay, it is a, oh god, I accidentally hit end on there. Fuck.
Rip.
It is 100 cards, and blue starts at 58. So that's
42 cards.
42 cards just for blue.
A
Yeah, I
math.
had to do math.
As an A that math though.
Bruh, you get A+.
Ding! Winner, chicken dinner.
So 42 cards of just blue. There's some nasty shit.
There's got to be.
Next week's gonna be super fun because we're gonna feel Mr. Dead Sea salt from in here. He's gonna, all he's gonna do is just open swing the door open. What the fuck is this shit?
Hey, it'll be the Robert Downey Jr. meme.
Because you guys are doing the entirety of are you doing the entirety of blue next time?
We're gonna try. We're gonna try to do the entirety of it for the next
So
podcast.
I will be absent for this.
It's cool, but thank you for joining us anyway.
Oh yeah,
Regardless,
no problem. I always enjoy these little tech times with Timmy.
exactly. Tech times, bro. You got ideas. We need to start copyrighting some of these ideas. Oh fuck, I don't know what the word is. Doesn't matter. But
We'll collab.
collaborations, yes. Thank y'all very much for joining us this week. Any closing comments, Kyle? No, got you. No, sorry. Any of that for real?
He's still staring at this new stuff.
No, I'm thinking. I'm sorry. No, nothing's important this time around.
Okay,
Maybe
cool.
the next one.
All right, but for this podcast, we'll be signing out for now. We've had
Mr. Joe Schmo.
Mr. buying stuff on eBay.
Mr.
online.
Buying Stuff Joe.
We got Kool-Aid. We got,
8-ball.
And Timmy.
and we will see.
Come
Yeah, like that. We'll just that's it. From now on, when you're in it, I'm just gonna put your name like all caps. Done. All right.
Shit.
We will see y'all on the flip side.
Hey guys, welcome to the Base Damage Podcast.
Oh fuck! Not again.
We'll be right back.